Let's talk about parasocial relationships in YouTube. And to be completely transparent, this video isn't entirely unrelated to the Ned from Try Guys cheating on his wife drama, but that's not what this video is going to be about. So this is going to be a very unscripted, almost rant type video. I'm also coming from a weird perspective because I am a heavy content consumer, but I'm also technically a content creator, but I have a very small channel, so I'm either going to slightly be able to agree with everyone, or I'm going to piss off everyone, and there is zero in between. Just these types of situations are always things that I had a thought on, and I will talk more about it. So starting off with what a parasocial relationship is, I think I'll just describe a situation. So there is a content creator and a viewer. The content creator over time slowly introduces more of their history, their personality, their friends, everything about them, and the viewer is there consuming it. Eventually over time, the consumer learns a lot about the content creator and can relate to them, their personalities, their likes and dislikes. But what a lot of people fail to realize is that it's one-sided. You, as a viewer, may learn everything you need to know about your favorite YouTuber, but your favorite YouTuber will almost likely know nothing about you. And unfortunately, a lot of people fail to realize this. I'm not going to go as far as to say a majority of people do have parasocial relationships, but it's definitely a thing a lot of big YouTubers talk about. And parasocial relationships are absolutely nothing new. If you go back to any old boy band or any old singers, you can see that their fans will go crazy over them. But the difference with YouTube is that there is this filter that is, you could argue, added or taken away. But it's the interpersonality of YouTube's platform. YouTube, for all intents and purposes, and obviously this is very arguable these days, but YouTube was meant to be a platform for the people. It's supposed to be a platform where people like you, or people like me, can just make whatever they want, however they want, how often they want, and to whoever wants to watch it. And obviously this is what makes YouTube amazing. This is probably the most accessible form of media that will ever be a thing in our lives. But in terms of parasocial relationships, it can be pretty bad. Because this layer of interpersonality is taken away, you somehow feel inherently closer to them, which isn't entirely wrong. A lot of times YouTubers are filming in their bedrooms. I am filming in my bedroom. And on these TV shows, it's very obviously sets. Now, specifically when it comes to YouTube drama and parasocialness, I think there is caveats to it. I think a lot of times whenever YouTube drama happens, we feel a need to be affected by it. Don't mistake that for me saying that you're not allowed to have an opinion. Everyone's allowed to have an opinion on everything about anything, but it's a problem when people start to act like they are the ones affected by it. Now on the flip side, if a YouTuber does something that is truly abhorrent, then talk as much crap as you want to. You got a situation like Minilad, I'd say it's pretty fair to be as openly critical as you want to be. But when someone is canceled for something that was meant to be in their personal life that is not a crime, that's where I think it starts to get complicated. I don't remember the name of the YouTuber, but PewDiePie did an apology reaction to him. Essentially, he was canceled for DMing a fan of his that was allegedly underaged and cheating on his wife. The YouTuber responded to the DM allegations with debunking it, and I personally never followed up on that YouTuber. I have zero idea whether or not he was confirmed to be telling the truth or he was lying. I personally don't know the situation. But there was something he said about the cheating situation. He said that his relationship issues were between him and his wife. And I honestly kind of agree with that. But like I said, nothing is black and white. With the Ned situation, he cheated on his wife. And normally that is a private matter between him, his wife, his family, and potentially the person involved in the cheating. Now, where there's a slight exception is that his wife was essentially his branding or his personality. How much he loved his wife and everything him and his wife did together were a part of his content. And so it's not entirely unwrong for viewers to feel, this is the first term that came to my head, but cheated on the content. But the thing is, he didn't cheat on you guys, and I'm not saying don't hate on him. I have been a victim of cheating, and for a lack of a better term, it's not fun. But I think these parasocial relationships oftentimes dictate how we react to YouTuber drama like that. Of course, when it comes to YouTube drama about the community, everyone has a right to be mad about it and feel an opinion about it. Like, I don't know, scamming all of your followers from a gambling website. But I feel like it's very important we realize that personal and relationship issues are up to the people in it. And we often have a hard time drawing the line of when we should and shouldn't be involved in that person's drama. I know, back-to-back, very different videos than I normally make, but like I said, I want this channel to be about the YouTube culture, and there are certain things that need to be addressed in it, like YouTube drama and parasocial relationships, and there's a very good chance that I'm going to talk about these again in the future. So hopefully you guys don't leave this community, because to be frank, it's not that big enough to begin with, but I really hope I gave you a slightly different perspective, then you can maybe become more understanding. And if there's one takeaway from this entire video, don't treat the YouTubers you watch as your friends when you meet them in person. Please keep in mind that when they are meeting you for the first time, they are talking to a stranger. No matter how hard it is to accept that, it's true. No matter how much money you gifted, no matter how much you interact with the comments, no matter how many different social media platforms you talk to them on, they are essentially meeting a stranger, and you need to respect that. That's all I have, short video, but something that I really wanted to talk about.